Hello my friend, today I was going to take you on a mini bike camping adventure. Unfortunately though, I can't get my mini bike started. I thought maybe it was some bad fuel, so I pumped the old fuel out, put some new fuel in, but I still can't get it running properly. So it looks like I'm going to have to order some new parts, probably an upgraded carburetor, a spark plug, a new exhaust, and some race fuel. You can't forget about that. I think it's a good excuse to make this thing run a little faster because I never thought it was fast enough for me in my opinion. So today we're gonna make some lemonade out of lemons and do something different. Okay, before we get going, I don't want to forget to remind you to check out my new show. The link's down below in the description. It's completely different episodes and in my opinion, it's way more interactive. So you don't want to miss it. Let's go. Welcome to another adventure. As you can see behind me, there's no snow. And you know what that means? It's almost gold prospecting season. We're in the foothills still. There's still some snow up high in elevation. So I was looking through some old records on the internet and I came across this old crystal mine. So I'm hoping maybe you can help me find this old crystal mine today. I think it sounds like a perfect activity for this wonderful day out in the mountains. Want to help me air down my tires? We're gonna do some exploring today on the way to find the crystal mine. Not the crystal mine. And you know what I thought? I was like, well, what kind of creatures may I encounter today? And I thought we might encounter some snakes. So I brought along my handy dandy cowgirl boots. And the most important part of that are these spotted socks I have on. I know they're bright, but I've had them for years. They've never failed me, and I think they scare away the snakes. You may disagree with my snake science, but I'm pretty sure they see the spots and they're like, oh, we gotta stay away from her. She's unpredictable, too crazy. We gotta pick our next victim. Now that it's summer, I'm going to be doing more off-roading, and on the way up here, I had to take a washboard road. It had to have been the bumpiest road on earth, and it reminded me that I really need to finally make some upgrades to my suspension. The suspension is just extremely low performance. It's like a neck breaker, and I was like, okay, no big deal. It was affordable. We're just gonna throw on some cheap shocks and some airbags. That held me over for a while, but I've been saving up for some time now, and I think it's time to finally make the investment and put some nice shocks and suspension on to this truck. I want to show you these adjustable shocks I put on the truck. You can adjust them and make them softer so the ride is a little bit better, but it really doesn't make a big difference on really bumpy roads. So this is the shock, and as you can see, there is a little knob on it that you can adjust it. I need some suggestions on what you think I should put on this truck. Maybe you only overland or off-road here and there, occasional weekends, and it's not worth that big investment. Don't let that discourage you. You should still get out there. You can still get to these places with a stock setup. It's just gonna be a little bumpier. We must be getting closer. There's a little stream of water and there's crystals all throughout the little stream. I think I just have to go up this road. I made it to the top of the mountain, which is where the crystal mine is, and everything I'm walking on, driving on, parked on is covered in crystals. I'm rich! I finally hit the mother lode. Unfortunately though, it's not diamonds or gold. However, you can take a 5-gallon bucket of crystals with you. So hopefully you can help me find a really good one. I'm excited. I'm gonna make some coffee and explore. Let's check it out. Well, everybody always wonders why my truck camper is so clean, and that's because I keep everything back here. Hammock, snowboard goggles, bike helmet. Oh, I was looking for this. But I'm really looking for my pick, my shower, life preserver, backpack, shovel. Oh, that thing's so nice. Oh, another hat. Oh, I was looking for this swimsuit. Find that on my Patreon. Christmas lights, some fishing supplies. There's a shovel. There she is, my pick. This entire place is covered in crystals. It's a really interesting story, actually. So apparently this place was discovered back in 1845, and back in World War II there was a need for crystal for two-way radios. So they would blast and bring the quartz up to the surface and harvest it for the two-way radios. To this day there's still more quartz than you probably could ever need, so there's still the allowance of the 5-gallon bucket, which is pretty crazy. It's just nuts. I've never seen this much crystal in my life in one place. Look at all the crystals. There's so many different shapes, sizes. Some are more clear than others. Let me give you a closer look. You think I can fit this guy in my bucket? It's getting windy! All these holes I gotta show you. Look at this. Let's check this out. I think the holes are dug by individuals looking for something called single or double terminated quartz crystals. So this type of crystal you can find anywhere. They're all over the place, but they're not really worth anything. But single and double terminated quartz are more valuable. So a lot of people dig these holes looking for them. Oh, there goes my hat. I got it. Oh, that one's really pretty. Oh. Oh. I assume these are different variations of quartz, mineralized in different colors. No double-ended or single-ended scepters though. Let's check another spot. Quartz here, quartz there, quartz everywhere. There's so much quartz. Wouldn't it be cool if I found some gold? Oh, I went hunting for quartz and I found gold. What a wonderful mistake. Oh, I like that guy. It can take lots of time and patience to find a valuable quartz scepter. If you can locate a quartz pocket, your odds substantially increase. These are some mega-sized pizza. That's how hungry I am. I'm thinking of pizza. These are some mega-sized pieces of quartz that actually kind of look like meatballs. Which brings up dinner, because staring at quartz all day can really make a girl hungry. And that's what's on the menu. Meatballs. Okay, what a beautiful evening. I got some good views, I got some exercise, found some nice pieces of quartz, but I'm really hungry, so we're gonna try to do this double time. Tonight, we're making a spin on Mongolian beef. Mongolian beef is usually a Taiwanese recipe. It uses steak, but tonight I'm using ground chicken. You can also use ground pork or ground beef. It has ingredients that I can count on one hand. Well, two hands if you count all the vegetables. Okay, let's get started. Ginger, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, low sodium, ginger, and green onions. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then for the sauce, 1 more tablespoon of cornstarch. For the sauce, it's got to be a faster way to do this. 1/2 cup soy sauce, 1/4 cup honey, and 1/3 cup water. Okay, so now I have the meatball ingredients ready to form meatballs with. I have my cornstarch to dredge my meatballs in. I have my cornstarch slurry for my sauce, and I have the basics of my sauce that will go into the meatballs. Mix the chicken breast, or ground chicken, which as you can see, this is why I don't like to do this with my hands. Man, this meatball just won't roll. Being such a pain in the butt. You're gonna get slathered in cornstarch. Ginger. This might actually be better. Ooh, watch this. I'll let that come to a boil. Add some chili flakes. Now I'm going to add my meatballs back in. And look at that, so good. And Mongolian chicken meatballs. Finishing touch. Now I have to taste it, so bon appetit. That was a success. You can taste the soy sauce and the honey. I should have added a couple more pepper flakes because I really like spicy food. But if you don't like spicy, then this is probably perfect. I think that's it for tonight. I'm gonna enjoy my dinner, get some rest. Tomorrow, hopefully head off for my next adventure. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.